Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, sending blessings, sending good energy and positivity to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we are talking love and marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here, but in this video, we are talking about why Martell wants a Sierra's prayer for Melody Cherie. What is going on? What is this obsession? So in the premiere episode of season 6 of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell is going on and on and on and on and on about how he, saw Melody Cherie the other night because the kids had a Christmas performance and everything else, and he loved the interaction because he misses his wife, he misses his family, and everything else, but he's the one who completely screwed it up. So, he is up here talking about, I guess Melody Cherie had said, at the end of the conversation or whatever, that she was going to pray for him, and, he has kind of made this his storyline, right? He has manifested a Sierra prayer in hopes to win back Melody Cherie, even though he has a public quote-unquote girlfriend with Sheree Whitfield and has a side chick who wants to be, considered public. but it's still running behind Melody Cherie, right? So Melody Cherie calls people from a burner phone to invite them to, Kimmy's event that she is planning, for Kimmy's, for them, the treatments being complete and everything else, although she still has to have surgery and radiation, but however, they did not detect the cancer anymore. And so Martell is trying to keep Melody Cherie on the line. You know how you're trying to hang up on somebody and in the conversation, but especially when it's somebody you were previously involved with, or like an ex or what have you, and they want to try to keep you on the phone a little bit longer. That's what Martell was doing, and he was like, "Oh, well, I thought we were going to talk about the prayer, and let's get into that." And Melody Cherie is like, "No, sir. Like, I got other calls to make. I got other things. This is about Kimmy's event. I am calling you." And I knew this was a setup. This was a setup, right? Because Melody Cherie, technically, they could have had her send out evites. They could have had her send out like a mass blast text message to the cast if they wanted to, an email, a fax, like something. They could have sent like something in the mail, or maybe like have like a courier or an Uber show up to everybody's door and be like, "Hey, Melody is putting together Kimmy's event." But no, instead they had it, "Oh, well, let's have Melody call everybody, even though she has beef with so and so, and even though she has beef with so and so, blah 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 blah. Let's have the dramatic pause on these phone calls with the people who have smoke with Melody Cherie, even though Melody Cherie is completely unbothered by it." But Martell is obsessed with this prayer, right? And he's like, "I want to hear what this prayer is. I want to hear what you want to say." And he won't let this go. And so he shows up to the event, for Kimmy's event that Melody Cherie threw. Thank God it was not at Black, you guys. I am so happy we get to see other sites in Huntsville. Finally, something that is taking place someplace else. Because I thought that Black was the only thing in Huntsville for a while, you guys. But I'm glad to see that there are other locations in Huntsville for people to do activities, you guys. Thank goodness. So with that being said, Martell, he greets everybody. He gives Kimmy some flowers. And, then from there, he is hounding down Melody Cherie, you guys. And he is asking her about the kids, as if he has no idea that Melody Cherie is the mother of his kids. It's like, seriously, Martell? Like, it's just so awkward, because it's like, you can tell that, like, he is desperate to have that connection again, that conversation, that interaction again with Melody Cherie that he no longer has access to because he completely bleeped things up for his family, right? So, they're trying to have small talk. It's very awkward, and because Melody Cherie is like, "You just saw the kids. Like, you just saw the kids the other night at the performance. Why are you acting brand new?" As if there's something wrong with the kids. The whole kids are going to be good, right? The whole kids are on point, right? At least the 4 that you have with Melody Cherie are. So with that being said, Martell eases in once again, this prayer. And so Melody Cherie, she's like, "Listen, I forgot. But, overall, she's like, I'm always going to pray, for good co-parenting and this and that. But, ultimately, I forgot about your specific prayer, and I have no idea why you were obsessed with this." So now Martell is going to make this a thing. Martell is going to make this a thing and make this about, him being a victim, and that Melody Cherie is not, adhering to her agreement of the co-parenting because he wants a Sierra prayer. Like, I can't take it. I cannot take it. It is so silly. It is so dumb. But this is the desperation that you have of a man who has not accepted that he cannot get back his ex-wife. and he cannot get back his family as he knew it because he made too many mistakes and he self-sabotaged. He imploded his own family and he had more than a million chances to make it right. And he continued to play the game and continued to play around and continued to play in Melody Cherie's face. And she said, God said, go, I am done with you. I can't take it anymore, right? And so Martell cannot handle it. So he is taking any little nugget, any little opening, any little crevice that he can to try to ease that communication in again, to try to ease in, something with Melody Cherie so that he can, put on his little game face and, try to win Melody Cherie back. Because it's also an ego thing with Martell, right? Because he never thought that Melody Cherie would leave him for good, right? So in his mind, in his ego, he still feels that he can win Melody Cherie back. And if she is now communicating with him, that is an opening for him. That is an opportunity. So he is talking about this prayer for quote unquote co-parenting, but really it is a prayer that he wants a Sierra type of prayer where he manifests Melody Cherie as his wife again. That's the reality of it all, right? And he's lost his mind, right? He has absolutely lost his mind because it's gonna happen in never ever land, right? So there is that. So let me know what you guys think about Martell's prayer, his own Sierra prayer that he wants for Melody Cherie to come back to him. So even though he's calling it co-parenting, yeah, right. So there's that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.